Hi everyone, welcome to the next episode of Your Remote Work Bay. Today I'm going to talk about how to prove your productivity while working remotely. There are so many benefits to letting employees work from home. It increases productivity, lowers overhead, and improves retention rates. However, working remotely could also be a double-edged sword. You get the freedom to work anywhere in the world, but because you don't have to clock in an office, you have to work extra hard to produce. Because as a remote worker, it's not the hours you put in that counts, it's what you produce that does. So here are 5 different ways that you can prove to your coworkers, your managers, or perhaps your clients that you are being productive with your time. Number 1, set expectations and track your hours and your time. Communication is key. If you're remote, you want to maintain a results-oriented culture within your work, your company, or with your clients. You want to communicate detailed updates of where your hours went every week. So you could do this through email, maybe a one-on-one meeting every week, or perhaps a monthly report. Track your progress based on your priorities. You can do this by measuring the progress that you've made on these priorities in a given time frame. Meet with your boss, coworkers, or clients periodically to set expectations for the work that's set out. Set hard deliverables and deadlines and make sure you follow through with them. Secondly, be responsive and reliable. When you're taking FaceTime calls, video calls, or meetings over the phone, be present. Don't multitask. Be engaged and ask good questions. Also, you might want to think about signing into your meetings early to have organic conversations with your coworkers. And most importantly, make sure you hit your deadlines and goals that you committed to. 3, develop a knowledge sharing plan. Since you're not working in an office, it is so crucial to have one consistent asset management and communication platform. I spoke in depth about this in my last episode, which I'll drop in the link below, but 2 of my favorite programs are Basecamp and Slack. Figure out ways to virtually collaborate with coworkers or your clients or your boss, and a place for you to share information online. That way, similar to being in an office where a coworker could just walk over to your desk and ask you a question, they can do the same thing virtually, like on a messaging tool like Slack. Now let's talk about check-ins. Check-ins are so important for everyone in the organization, especially when you're remote, because it gives everyone an idea of what you're working on during a certain time frame. So for example, you might want to check in at the beginning of the week with whoever's involved in your projects to let them know what you're going to be working on during that week. And then at the very end of the week, you'll do a secondary check-in, tell them what you've completed during that week. You can do these check-ins over email or perhaps a quick one-on-one call, or if you're meeting adverse like myself, you can do these check-ins monthly as well. Check-ins are so important because it also helps you build social interaction amongst your coworkers. Last but not least, output is key. Since no one is looking over your shoulder as a remote worker, it is so crucial that you produce. Know what you're capable of handling and don't just do just to be productive. This will help you build trust amongst everyone that you're working with and allow you the freedom to work anywhere in the world. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Remote Work Bay. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe and like. I'll see you next week.